So let's talk about the IRC. We're talking on a day when Hurricane Fiona dumped something like 30 inches of rain on Puerto Rico, is heading up through the Dominican Republic, through the Turks, and will go on towards Bermuda, it seems. Tell me what the role is of an organization like yours, given this huge growing threat we appear to have from climate change.
Well, our job as a humanitarian relief agency is to help people survive, recover, and gain control of their lives after their lives are shattered by conflict or disaster. Now, I believe that the humanitarian movement and the climate movement have not done a good job at working together. Uh, there are three statistics I want you to remember. One is 54, that's the number of civil wars going on around the world, separate from Ukraine. The second number is 100 million. That's the number of people around the world who've been displaced from their homes, who've been rendered homeless by conflict. 55 million are internally displaced in their own country, 45 million are refugees and asylum seekers. You know that in the US, people coming from Central America. And the third figure is 345 million. That's the number of people around the world who are what the UN calls one step short of famine. They're at the international phase classification 3 or 4, 5 being famine. Those are people who'll go hungry tonight. Now, the striking thing about those three statistics, the civil war statistic, the displacement statistic, and the hunger statistic, is they're all affected by the climate crisis. You could probably calculate that at least half of the wars, half of the displaced, and half of the hungry, there is a climate dimension. It's not that there's a climate refugee, but that there's a climate contribution to the conflict that causes refugee flows. And so this requirement that we understand that the climate crisis is not just tomorrow's problem, it's not our grandchildren's problem or even our children's problem, it's today's problem, is very, very important. And that's something that where I think the commitment of my organization to help people survive and recover and gain control of their lives must take account of the climate crisis.